If the harassment doesn't stop and you don't take down this account, I'm calling the police, right? And that was his last tweet. That was his whole account. And like this dude, I can't remember his name. Oh yeah, okay, it's Coolpon. Coolpon does it. And and he just like retweets it and all this shit. I'm like, how the fuck do you even find these people that have like 2 tweets on their account? That's fucking weird, man. But yeah, he finds some ridiculous shit too.
Do you think he's just making most of them?
I mean, it's a possibility, but I don't think so. Because, like, you can actually, I think you could see when they joined. And a lot of them are old as shit. Like, they haven't been logged into since, like, a few years ago and all this kind of shit.
Oh, so, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's that. Which that never occurred to me. That seems like way too much effort for something that's only moderately funny anyway. I mean, it's not so funny that you would actually make, 50 sock accounts or some shit just to get the job done.
I would make a sock account, leave 2 stupid messages, abandon the account for years to make it look like I was
and then tweet it fucking 4 or 5 years later. Fucking genius idea. I gained a follower because I did that. 1 follower. I love the one thing I love about Twitter, it really pleases me with myself. Like, it's like I lose followers as fast as I get them, which makes me so goddamn happy. Like, I really love that because it just says, all right, you posted some tweet that appealed to their ideology or whatever it is, and they liked it. And then the very next day, you said something that they did not like, and they just stopped following you, right? So it just kind of keeps me like happy with the fact that I'm just not as like predictable as fuck, right? Like, that's good news for me, right? I've been at 390 something followers, no shit, for like 2 years, and I've lost and gained, I guarantee, 150 plus in both columns in that time, easily. I watch it happen all the time. So like, I got a big influx of Twitter followers. I want to say 2 weeks ago. All of a sudden, same day, no idea why, like 8 or 9 people just followed me at once. 2 of them I recognized from YouTube, and one of them specifically, I went, I said, she will be gone in less than a day. Fucking sure enough, she was gone in less than a day. It was that JJ Talks girl. She followed me for like 8 hours or something. It was hilarious. That shit was funny. As soon as I saw her, I was like, oh yeah, this is going to be funny. Like, you are not going to last. I don't know why you did that. But anyway. And Dark Matter followed me, like, finding me. Just
that's cool.
I was on Twitter, I guess. But yeah, that's somebody I know. Like, he'll stick around because, like, that's what he does. He doesn't give a shit. Like, whatever I say, he'll stick around. But it weirds me out, like, that people have they're so fucking sensitive about shit. They can't even follow somebody on Twitter that slightly upsets them a little bit. Like, he made a comment the other day that was slightly off-colored. I don't know if I can put up with that. I don't know if I can read that.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you as a human being? Like, there's something wrong with you. Like, what is life like for a person like that? Right. I mean, it can't be fun. It can't be anything less than agonizing.
Yeah.
I mean,
I get, like, I'm not a shock account, not on any site, but I just get blocked and kicked everywhere I go just because I just say shit that I think is funny and it just doesn't fly. I mean, I one time I tweeted out in response to someone put up a video, it was like something about like domestic abuse, and I said, hey, whoa, there's no good reason to hit a woman. There's just many adequate reasons. And it wouldn't surprise me if somebody blocked me because of that.
Right, yeah. How dare you try to be funny. It was really fucking sad.
People just block at the first sign of trouble. That always, it's like that. It irritates the hell out of me. Not just any single block, but just the nerve that they think that they've won somehow. By just,
by the way, I loved your comment to me on Twitter the other day. I was talking about Steve blocking me, and you said, in other words, he pressed the win button and now you're salty. That actually made me laugh like loud as fuck. Like, I was like, that's great. That's fucking great. It's probably how he sees it too. And what was the other shit? like I don't understand like how life is not agonizing for those people. I take a little comfort knowing that they can't block all the dumb, aggravating shit they have to put up with on a daily basis, right? Because if it's one little comment, like something I would say or something like you just said, that makes them go, I can never see that again. I can never see that. Like, life for them must actually be torture, and that makes me very fucking happy. It really does. Because if you're that much of a hypersensitive douche, life should be terrible for you. It really should be. And
does he go around with like a Japanese folding fan with the word blocked on it? And like if you're like, you say it's like, well, I don't think it's really that way. And he just pulls the fan out, unfolds it, holds it between like cutting off line of sight or eye contact between you. Like, you've been blocked. You are not allowed to.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I can see that. I can see Steve like putting a box on his head. Just like he just walks around with a fucking cardboard box on his head. He's like, I can't hear you. I'm not listening. I don't like it. That guy is like the epitome of internet pussy. Like, he is the worst. Like, I wish I could remember what the fucking adjective is. It was like in some movies. Like, I can't remember if it was South Park or it was like, I'm a 90s man. I mean, like, it was that kind of thing. But I can't remember who it was. Like, it was Satan's. I think it was one of Satan's boyfriends or something. He was just a total pussy. Right? He was a complete pushover and just such a chump. And he was offended all the time. He was always trying to like kiss everybody's ass and make everybody like him. He was just the ultimate every pussy. Right? Like, and that is just literally Steve Shives is like the fucking mascot for every pussy alive. Like, he is literally the president of pussy ass people. Like,
you know what amazes me is people still think it's too soon to make 9/11 jokes. I mean, I got really like bawled out by some person because I was in Twitch and I said, well, hey, I just realized it's 9/11 today, and I said, hey, you're right. Hey, happy 9/11, everyone.
See, that's my
reflex. I got in trouble
in
real life because someone's mentioned it was September. I said, well, it's September the 11th, and I said, oh shit, I didn't get you anything. And it took him a while to realize what the joke even was, and then they decided, yeah, I'm offended by that.
yeah. It was funny because I have a friend whose birthday is September 11th, and back when it first happened, like a couple years after, every year, like restaurants and businesses would put signs out that would say, never forget, or remember 9/11, and all that kind of shit, right? And then that went on for a while. And like, we went into this restaurant, and their sign out front said, remember 9/11. We go into the restaurant, we sit down, we're eating, and like, there's all these people sitting around like in the bar area, right? And we're sort of engaged with a conversation with just people near us, you know? And all of a sudden he goes, yeah, but the one good thing is though about having a birthday on September 11th, there's signs everywhere reminding people to remember my birthday. Right? Like, and everybody just at the fucking bar and tables around just fell completely silent. And they were so upset by it. And he goes, what? He goes, that wasn't funny? Like, I mean, this was like 2 years after. He goes, I thought that was pretty funny. And it was. I thought it was pretty goddamn funny, too.
The ballsiest guy when it comes to 9/11 jokes is Gilbert Gottfried. You remember that?
I don't remember his.
The day after, he got up in a comedy club and said, I'm sorry I'm late, everyone. My flight got delayed. We had to make a stopover at the Empire State Building.
That is awesome. There was a guy on the roast. What roast was it? Justin Bieber, I think. And he's a Saturday Night Live cast member. But he said his dad was actually killed in 9/11 on that day. Yeah, his dad was dead, and he's a comedian. Perfect, right? That means license to joke about it. Nobody can say shit.
Yeah.
But he was giving Snoop Dogg shit, and he goes, God damn, Snoop Dogg. He goes, Soul Plane? Really? He goes, listen. He goes, Soul Plane was literally the worst thing that's ever happened to me involving an airplane. I was like, what a great fucking joke, you know? Fucking Snoop, he's just stoned. He just kind of stared at the floor and
shit. Yeah, I tweeted out because the gay marriage thing went through, and someone said, So someone had made a reaction tweet to some religious guy saying, "This is our nation's moral 9/11. This is the 9/11
That's a
of
bad
moral."
slogan, dude.
And I said, "Well, granted, but 9/11 is still the lots of people being killed horribly all at once. That's still our September the 11th of
Right.
that."
Well, what a horrible slogan! Like I would like. If you imagine if you're like a campaign manager or something, somebody was like, "I want my campaign slogan to be, I am the moral 9/11 this country needs." Like, you know what? Don't say that ever again outside of this room. Please, never say that again. Ah, shit, dude. Yeah. So I mean, the moral of the story is just that Steve Shives is a pussy. Okay. Anyway, let's. We should continue. Which I have to go like in 10 minutes or so.
Oh, okay. Well, let's get through. I think we just finished the tutorial area or introduction. Putting 2 and 2 together. You recall Uru's last words. She may have found a way to go through other realms. Let's see. I must act quickly. Deep in thought, the goddess strides back and forth. Even if Uru is loose, there is really only one place that she can go without proper tools, to the center realm, the island of Eden. Okay. You are at your limit. Staying here any longer will put your life in danger. The jewel should have enough power to take you to Eden. You float suspended in limbo. Far below you, the light takes on a different hue. Excuse me. A fluffy mass of white. Surprised, you realize you're looking at a bed of clouds. As you get closer, your sense of scale, thousands of feet above the ground. Do not be afraid. Welcome to Eden. You have no chance to reply, nor even scream, as you close in on the ground and your vision goes black.
All right then.
Scream Allahu Akbar as you crash into a building.
Yeah, good times.
Okay, you groan as you wake up, hoping this is not going to be a recurring theme in your life. As you muse on how you escaped death this time, a warm shape pressing against you, slim and scantily clad, silky mass of silver hair that confirms whoever your bedmate is, it's no regular human. The elfin creature starts to essentially suck on one of your nipples, spreading a tingle. Okay.
Well, I mean, this is certainly a plus compared to like waking up in some basement and some shit, and then like having to fight
as
a
your
demon.
intimate visitor grinds its crotch against one of your legs, their gender suddenly becomes readily apparent.
Cool. No, wait. Now hold on a second. What is the option here? Like, am I
You choose the gender of the person spooning you.
Ah, okay. Well, let's go female. That would be nice if I could avoid a few cocks in my adventure here. That'd be nice.
There you go. You gently dislodge yourself. Are you awake? The elf announces Oh, you're awake, announces the elf happily. Let's not get hasty here. I know it might look bad, but really I'm just trying to help. My name's Kia, and I serve Lady Arya. I've been nursing you here since your arrival on Eden, about a day ago. Kia seems very somber and serious. You give her your own name, a large number of questions already crowding your mind.
Okay. Eden. Let's ask about this place.
The lady must not have had much time to tell you about this place. He's like, yeah, we talked mostly about, bitching about social justice. And,
right, yeah. Fucking Subway.
Yeah, exactly.
It's really funny. Yeah, anyway.
Very well, I'll tell you, though I do not know where you come from originally. You have passed through at least 2 different planes of existence on your way here.
Okay.
The first was the burning wasteland that is Uru's domain. Thankfully, you were saved from that place. Then brought you to Arya's realm, the Sacred Gardens, and then now you're on the island of Eden, suspended in an endless sea of clouds. The barriers of the plains are quite thin here, so that it's kind of a hub. And unless they have access to a key, well, we have one, so.
All right.
There you go.
All right. Let's ask about Kia. Kia. Too bad it's a Kia.
I've been in the service of Lady Arya for some 30 years now. I'm honored to be a member of her priesthood. 30 years? Oh, what again? Mullet's surprised at magical youth. Jeez. Get a grip, guy.
Well, again, dude, he's fucked in the head. You gotta give him a break. He's been through some things, man.
You're 40. You don't look a day over 38.
And a half.
Yeah. As you can see, I'm of elfin descent. We tend to age slower than is usual. Although I look hardly more than a child, I'm almost 50 years old, as they count it in these lands.
Right.
My lady instructed me to help you out in your quest any way I could. Okay.
So they're going to make me ask about everything. All right. Again, I'm going to avoid Arya and just ask about healing. That's going to be like the central theme of my playthrough, avoiding any communication or discussion about that particular person. All right. It just seems funny to do that because she seems to be like a central character. So I'm just going to ignore her as much as possible. All right.
Okay. So she's like, oh, in our realm, sex is healing. Just like that one, what is it, Marvin Gaye song?
Oh, yeah. Sexual healing. Yeah. I don't know, man. It would be interesting if they included music in some of these games. I mean, it's a good thought because it's definitely doable.
Look, the tooltip says, okay, just what is the deal with Arya? And it reminds me, I follow this one account on Twitter. It's someone pretending to be Seinfeld. And,
okay.
or like, not exactly, but it's like, what if Seinfeld was in these various situations, or what if the Seinfeld show was still airing and covered,
Right.
recent events and so forth, with
Right.
topical humor. And I think his pinned tweet was, Seinfeld looks in the mirror and says, "What is the deal with me?" And then he just hangs his head.
That's awesome. Shit. All right, I guess if I have to fucking ask, I will. God damn it.
The lady informed me of your arrival, told me to assist you. It is a blessing you survived that encounter. Uru seeks total conquest of all the planes, and if she manages to reach Eden, that goal will be within her reach. You've seen the destruction the demon brings. She must be stopped before it's too late. We have no time to waste.
Okay, yeah, I'm on board with that.
Your most immediate questions answered. You start to explore your surroundings. In the distance across the plains and past a few small farmsteads, you can see a large dense forest. This campground belongs to the nomads. It tends to move around a bit, but it's neutral ground. Their chief has agreed to let us borrow this tent. You can return here if you ever need to rest.
Cool, that'll work.
Once we know how the portals work, perhaps we can find a way to block her entry. And we might find a way for you to return home.
Yeah, I'm just more interested in blocking her entry. That sounds like right up my alley. So that'll work.
Yeah.
I guess might be a good place to stop after.
Let's go through see, we don't have the save option until we get to back. You get control of your character back. So let's just jump through some things.
Right.
What's your goal? Save world, go home, or gain power?
Oh, gain power always.
Yeah. There's no social justice button.
yeah. Unfortunately.
Save world from itself.
Right. Yeah.
That'd be amazing, an RPG where you go around politically correcting people.
Dude, that's a great idea. It's just called Social Justice Warrior. You're a warrior fighting for social justice. You can name all the weapons, really funny shit. Damn, that's a good idea.
Okay, will you still let me help you? Okay, the elf could be useful, but she needs to be put in her place. Or you could get rid of her.
I don't know, man. I kind of feel like I should go with the obvious option where I'm the boss, because that makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense.
So now you have a party member.
Okay, that's pretty badass. All right.
Okay,
Kia.
cool. Okay, now I know you're trying to wrap things up, but she insists. Okay, she wants to give you a blowjob, or you can ignore. Since you're in a hurry.
I'm so fucking sick and tired. Every time I'm just trying to relax, somebody's trying to blow me. It's ridiculous. Fine, accept the blowjob. Just accept it. Just
All
fucking
right, just get it over with.
Yeah, just get it over with. Goddamn agony.
You see, I'm gonna. This will probably by now it's gonna be a different video. I'm gonna again link the guy who sings "Girl, Get Your Mouth Away from My Dick."
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, definitely.
That'll be the
Actually,
official.
yeah, watch that at some point.
Okay, there we go. All right, you're free to. I'm gonna go. Okay, here. Mullet intent. Black cherry intact.
Nice.
There we go.
Good times. I love how that's going to be a constant update theme. I'm sure that's going to be. It's going to take various fucking forms, given enough time.